Hello everyone, welcome to this energy update. What's happening at the moment, and I'm referring to my inner kind of system that has some empathic antennas, and there are definitely tasks for me to integrate and to work on. But as always, sometimes things are not only for yourself, it's to share. Others maybe are in the same problem or deal with the same things, and that's why I make this video. So what I feel is that the energies are really like pushing. It has kind of two components. The one thing is that you are really forced in things that strive in your capabilities, in your skills. You're pushed to do what you are here for, your soul plan, your deeper task where you should go to. And if this is on your action plan already, then it's kind of great. But if not, there are more like complications coming in your nervous energy system, so to say, because the energy is really pushing, and you need to sometimes go a little bit back and sit without doing anything. It's like to breathe nature, to breathe stillness, to be aware of nothing or everything. It means doing nothing is how to come down from a really high velocity, a high speed of thinking, of doing, of actions. It needs to come into a balanced state of doing things and receiving things. So if you're doing channeling like I do, then you need to have more breaks to have this balanced state of receiving and giving. And the other part is, if you are in activities that are not so much from your soul, that you maybe don't like so much, then you feel stressed even faster. You kind of get nervous inside and angry of things that you maybe don't want to do. It's like your inner system is saying, no, let go, I don't want this anymore. And it brings frustration and kind of a zombie being if you hold on to that. Means you need breaks there. You need to go into activities that you really like, that your soul is full of love and joy with. And there you have to pay attention now. How do you feel, and with what do you feel good? What activities make you feel good and what activities doesn't? And I'm not talking about the daily routines you need to do, like sometimes cleaning your house or preparing meals for food. I'm talking about the stuff that you really invest a lot of time, and to request that. Is this something that I want to go with? And the soul is always combined with love and compassion and calmness. It is never trying to push something, but it feels really sad and lost if you are not giving room for that what your soul brings. So it's really important that you bring your focus to your loving activities that really are connected with your heart. And let go of everything else that maybe your ego or your mind is integrated in, that makes you kind of think of, this is great, this makes me greater, or this is something to clean my ego, to push it, or to, what to say, like thinking that you feel better if you get something more out of this. Sometimes we need to learn that the soul path has always to do with non-ego topics. And everything you are doing for a certain reason, which is not joy and compassion itself, which maybe has some more aspects to it, fame, money, or being seen, being accepted, and all this stuff which is connected with the topic, I'm not good enough, or I'm not loved, means if you're not loving yourself, like a mirror outside, you're searching for that and you get back that. And it's not what you really need. It's not the thing that you get back, the love that you need. This is what we need to give to ourselves. And this means you need to start to be aware of where you're entering into, which kind of activities are really connected to your self-love. What kind of things make yourself happy? Because you love to do that. This is how you create self-love, because you love to do that with no kind of reason that is connected with the ego mind. So we are stepping now in these times even faster into the higher mind, and this means the topics which are still connected in your awareness with ego mind topics are now floating on the surface of the sea level, and it comes into your face, into your awareness. Why are you doing this? For what reason are you really doing this or that? And to think about it even more from a heart perspective means from a higher mind perspective, because everything you can think can come from a different vibration. And if I talk of higher mind, it's always connected with the heart vibration. Yeah, it's like the heart and the mind can vibrate in a certain frequency. It means in the same frequency. Yeah? If this is not the case, then the mind can also think things or think about topics, but they are maybe not, and for sure, related to the heart, the soul topics. And this is why we need to be more in the heart to feel what is right, what is wrong, what kind of deals am I running after that are not really for my highest good, my soul proposition, my way of happiness itself, how to seek happiness by following the heart. And the time, the energy is now coming and pushing everything that is coming. Yeah, it's pushing your soul topics, it's pushing your mind kind of created topics that are ego mind topics, yeah, that are not for your highest good. It's pushing both things at the same time, and you need to decide. It's like they're coming both on the surface of the sea, of your awareness, of your feelings, and it's also to reflect on the feelings which are coming with this. And as what I feel is there are coming some very old feelings on the surface, which also I have experienced in my family, means my parents. That's what created my kind of body experience, my emotional imprint, what I learned how to function and how to be, which is overlaying of this, which is kind of an clothing of, or something which is on top, building kind of a wall around what your heart, your soul really is. Yeah, it's like making the light which is there a little bit darker, but only by a towel which is around it. Yeah, but these kind of learned emotions and ego mind topics come together. So ego mind goals will come to the surface with a certain emotion, and you will see that you are reacting more in a kind of emotional way, maybe as your parents did when you were a child. And means you as a parent are reacting maybe you feel and see this as your parents in earlier times. Yeah, there's kind of a pattern which is reoccurring, and you have now the chance to let go of this, because these kind of patterns are really like forcing something. It's the opposite of allowing. The heart is always allowing. There's no rush to do anything. There's always time. But the ego mind is associated, and there's certain emotions coming with this, with stress and pushing something. It's like you need to do. It's time, and related to time as well. Yeah, as if there is time. It's as if there's no time actually. Yeah, that's what is pushing. You need to hurry up and all this stuff. Yeah, and I realized this for me as a mom, for my kids, that there are certain patterns which I have to release, because otherwise the female consciousness is suppressed. The female is receiving, it's not pushing. And the children learn from the hard behavior of too much male pushing, that there's no room for creativity, for freedom, for time itself, for letting things develop as they want to. There are certain paradigms which come with a female and a male mind or consciousness. Yeah, this is like the male is initiation, and the female is receiving, very passive. But we in ourselves, we need both poles, both consciousness, and it needs to be integrated. It's like the heart and the brain are only in coherence when these kind of female and male aspects in ourselves are in balance. So we learn as a parent, for example, where our parents had been too much on the male point, the male consciousness, the male behavior, make things work, bring things to a goal and push for something. Or maybe they were more on the passive side, like being more on a I don't know, I let go, I see what will come consciousness, and not fighting for something, more receiving. And yeah, these kind of energies are now in the room, and we need to integrate that. And if you feel too pushy, too male consciousness, too much in thinking itself, means not breathing also in another, yeah, when you think too male, you're breathing more on a very sufficient level. Sufficient? No, not sufficient. Superficial, I want to say. On a more superficial level. It's not going too deep. And what we need to do is go deeper and breathe deeper. Breathing is a technique also to integrate female and male consciousness. And go out into nature, open up for the sun and the warmth, and be more, if it's too much male, be more female. Yeah, if it's too much female, go for male stuff. Yeah, and very important is that you can decide what you want to do, and not be the kind of zombie who needs to do something, who is not able to do it otherwise. Yeah, it's never the case. You are the creator of your own life, and whatever you think and you want creates your reality. And this is where you always need to be aware of. Do you want this? Do you feel good with this? Is this for you? Does your heart tell you this path is for you, or is it not? And to let go. Okay. I think this is all. To bring it to a point, breathe deeper and things will normalize, and awareness itself will show you what is right and what is not. And always kind of go back one step and say, okay, if this is not my path, I can let go. Can I let go of this, what I'm doing? Or am I too much involved and hanging on something, like I cannot let this go, then you can ask yourself, why do you don't want to let go of this? Why do you hang so much on a certain topic, a certain partner, a certain situation, or why do you can't let go of these emotions and thoughts related to that? And breathing brings you back to letting go and receiving what is really for you. And what is not will automatically go. It will dissolve somewhere, somehow. Yeah. Our ego mind cannot grab the things which are, from a cosmic perspective, are really well orchestrated. So we need to let go of this ego mind and step into the higher mind to be the particle in the universe that is orchestrated by a high force. And this is when you step back from your thinking process more to the heart process, and every thought which is then coming has to do with your higher mind. Okay. I wish you a wonderful, pleasant and sunny day, and breathe deeper. Go into nature. Feel grateful for everything that you have, your family, your friends which are with you, your pets, I don't know, everything you can receive in life, yeah, what you can see or feel, and see the beauty in everything. Yeah, that's where we are going if we are really on the hard way, the hard path to heaven on earth. Okay, all the best to you, and see you maybe next time. Bye.